The old green blanket was more patches than fabric, but to Tom and his daughter Lily, it was their magic carpet, the gateway to the few moments they could afford to forget the world. Today was park picnic day, the one day a month Tom scraped together enough for peanut butter sandwiches, apple juice boxes, and the smile that lit up his daughter's face. He didn't notice the gold-plated plaque on the grass when he spread the blanket. He only saw Lily's joy. Tom hadn't always lived paycheck to paycheck. Once, he had dreams and plans, a future with his wife and their baby girl. But cancer stole Rachel when Lily was just 2. Since then, life had been about survival. Tom worked 2 part-time jobs and still came up short on rent most months. But he never missed park picnic day. "Daddy, can we stay until the sun goes down?" Lily asked, barefoot on the grass, her wild curls bouncing with each twirl. Tom smiled. "As long as you want, bug." The spot they'd picked was perfect, shaded under a massive oak tree, the breeze just right, and a peaceful view of the small lake. What Tom didn't see was the white embroidered sign tucked behind the bushes that read, "Reserved for private event, Gates Holdings." About an hour in, a black SUV pulled up near the edge of the park. A man in a suit stepped out, tapping on an earpiece. "Yeah, we're here. Tell Mr. Gates the area looks clear." He paused. "Wait, there's a guy with a kid on the picnic spot." Soon, another car arrived. And then another. Tom looked up as a woman in a blazer approached. She had the kind of walk that said she was used to being listened to. "Excuse me, sir. I'm afraid this area is reserved for a private event." Tom blinked. "Oh, I didn't see a sign. I'm sorry. My daughter and I will pack up." Lily looked up from her coloring book. "But Daddy, I'm not done with the rainbow." Tom crouched down, his voice soft. "We'll find another spot, honey." That's when a deeper voice interrupted. "Is there a problem here?" All heads turned. A tall man in a dark polo shirt and sunglasses approached. Everyone stepped aside. The staff whispered, "It's Mason Gates." Mason Gates, tech mogul, media recluse, and Forbes darling, didn't usually bother with the logistics of his public charity events. But today, he decided to show up early. What he didn't expect was a single father, folding a tattered blanket, and a little girl clutching her drawing of a rainbow. "What's going on?" Mason asked his assistant. "They were here before us." "Looks like a mistake, sir." "They're leaving." Mason looked at Tom. Something in the man's tired eyes, something in the way he held his daughter like she was the only thing that mattered, made Mason pause. Then Lily tugged on her dad's sleeve. "Can I give him my rainbow, Daddy?" Tom hesitated. "I think he's busy, bug." But Mason crouched down. "Is that for me?" Lily nodded. "I made it today. You can keep it." Mason studied it like it was a Monet. Then he looked at Tom. "What's your name?" "Tom Barker." "You work around here?" "I drive delivery during the day. Janitor shift at night. Just trying to give her some kind of normal." Mason looked around. "Cancel the tent setup," he told his assistant. "We're having the event right here." Everyone froze. "You're serious?" the assistant asked. Mason nodded. "We'll join them." And just like that, the Billionaire's PR event turned into something real. Picnic blankets replaced velvet ropes. Mason sat cross-legged on the grass beside Lily, asking about her favorite colors. Caterers unpacked 5-star lunches onto paper plates. Business leaders mingled with parkgoers. And Tom? He sat in awe as his daughter laughed, really laughed, with a man who could buy the entire city and still be humble enough to color clouds with crayons. After the event, Mason pulled Tom aside. "You ever thought of working in tech?" Tom chuckled. "I barely keep my phone from crashing." Mason smiled. "That's what training is for. I have a foundation that hires parents trying to get back on their feet. We offer paid training, childcare support, even housing if needed. I'd like you to apply." Tom stared. Why me?" Mason looked at the rainbow drawing. "Because sometimes life puts you in the wrong place at the right time." The sun hung low as another park picnic unfolded. Only this time, the blanket was new. The sandwiches were still peanut butter, but now they sat beside fruit smoothies and deli wraps. Lily, now proudly showing off her junior coder hoodie, was teaching other kids how to build mini robots. And Tom? He was a tech support lead at Gates Tech Foundation, taking night classes for a degree Mason helped fund. As the billionaire strolled by, he waved. "Still your spot, Barker." Tom smiled. "Always will be." Sometimes the most extraordinary moments come from the simplest acts: a father's promise, a child's drawing, a billionaire's unexpected pause. In a world often divided by status and wealth, it takes only one act of kindness to build a bridge between strangers. Because true wealth isn't in dollars, it's in the lives we touch.